CareerQuest TN's big event at the ESTU Mini-Dome is coming up soon, and one area of interest for local students focuses on the healthcare industry. Here to share with us more about this event for local students are Lottie Ryans and Kendrick Williams. Good morning.
Good morning.
Lottie, things are shaping up. How are things shaping up for the event?
Fantastic. We have over 3,000 students registered and over 80 businesses participating. It's going to be wonderful as usual.
And we'll be out there live as usual. Looking forward to that. We love being out there for that.
Thank you.
This is such an important event for our, not just for those students that are attending, but for our region as a whole.
It really is. It allows students to understand what careers are available in the region, and it allows our employers to give back, but also to really motivate that next generation of employee.
Any new things coming up?
There are. We have a lot of new companies coming. We also, at our VIP event this year, are going to have a panel of businesses and students talking about the CareerQuest experience. So we think that'll be pretty cool.
And Kendrick, for you, this hits home for you because you actually attended CareerQuest TN events. Talk to us about your involvement. How did it get you to where you are now?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's kind of interesting in the society we live in today that, you know, before you're 17, 18, the question is already posed, you know, what are you going to pursue? What are you going to do? And for a kid that didn't really have it all figured out like me, it was a great opportunity, you know, just to be exposed to so many different things, meet so many people in one day, and really sit back and you know, think about, you know, what do I like, what do I not like, and that was really valuable for someone like me who, like I said, just didn't have it figured out.
Now you've been on the student side of things. You've also been on the side of presenting to the students. Which side do you like better? And talk to me about, you know, some of that interaction with students. How did that go?
Yeah, well, I'll lead with you get more free stuff as a student, so
nice.
That's the good
See,
part.
You get the swag back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, like you said, it was really a full circle, you know, kind of moment for me, and you know. I think it's important for somebody like me to let some of these students know it's okay not to have it figured out right now. You know, this is why we're here, and not to stress too much about it. But the funnest part for me and my favorite part is when you have that young student that has never thought about going into healthcare, never thought about going into medicine, and then you hand them like a live heart or a live brain. You try to teach them some stuff, and you give them a stethoscope. You let them listen to the heart, lungs, and then they're like, "Wow, this is pretty cool. I never really thought about this."
Kind of see that light bulb going off, don't you?
Exactly.
That's an aha moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that is this event. You know, we seem to think it doesn't change, but it changes from time to time. What are some of the changes you've seen from when you were a student to now?
Yeah, well, we were actually just talking about that, and you know, this event has just grown so much over the year. I attended, I believe, the first CareerQuest there ever was, and the biggest thing that I've kind of taken away, you know, fast forward 5-6 years from then, is it's so much more interactive now. I feel like, you know, like I was mentioning with the College of Medicine, we have live organs from our donors, and we have a high fidelity mannequin over there, and not just the healthcare sector, but you know, everywhere. I feel like there's just more student involvement and really gives them a better perspective.
That interactive part of it.
Exactly.
You enjoy that part? Do you enjoy the interaction with the students?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen, that's why we're there. They're not pulling our arm to do this. I volunteer to do this. You know, there's not a doctor that isn't a teacher, and if they're not a teacher, they probably shouldn't be in medicine. So,
why do you feel like it's important for medical students here at Quillen to participate in this event?
Well, not only just as medical students, but I feel like as humans on the same earth, we kind of have an obligation to invest in the future generation, because you know, whether you like it or not, the next future of doctors is going to be taking care of me one day, and my family, and you never know the impact that you're having on someone. So you know, I can't help but think, what if one of these students that I've talked with goes on to be a doctor, nurse, respiratory therapist, and helps so many people because of the 20-second interaction that I had with them. So that makes it worth it for me.
Maybe sit there in a hospital bed one day and look up and one of those students walk in.
Exactly. So
that is full circle.
Exactly.
It really is. Lottie, Kendrick, we appreciate you taking some time and taking the time to help our students. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you all.
CareerQuest TN 2023. It's coming up April 27th and 28th, right down the street here at the ESTU Mini-Dome. We encourage you, if you have questions, you want to find out more about CareerQuest, go to CareerQuestTN.com.